Good, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Mannish podcast. Appreciate everybody tuning in. For all the people who's out there watching so far, uh, thank everybody for constantly
The camera's
watching.
over there, my
Yeah, I know. Trying to do something. Shut up.
He
keep looking over.
He was mad at me for introing us. Now he can't even
Now
do
he
the
can't
intro.
do the intro because he can't do two things at once.
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, that was it. I'm just saying it was good, everybody.
Well, bring us in, my brother.
My fault. For those who are first time watching, my
Do
fault.
your job,
I
man.
can't multitask for nothing. Everybody to know that I can't multitask. But yeah, for those who don't know, first time viewing, appreciate you watching. First off,
Yes, sir.
my name is Serge.
Big Surge.
Chris the Hood Prophet.
I'm going by King now, man.
Not my king.
Is this your king?
Is this your king?
Not my king.
Mine either.
Whatever, niggas. Nah, it's Clark, man.
Hey, man, you want to be called king? They call you king.
I mean, that's all my. Shut up, Ant. That's all my handles on everything is King 20.
You better get out of that 20. 2020 was
2020
a rough
was
time.
bad,
You better
boy.
change that number.
Yeah, I know.
2021. Don't seem like you started.
I was about to say 2021 ain't no better, bro.
My 2020 actually wasn't bad.
I was about to say 2020 wasn't that bad, bro.
2021 is no, my 2021 is starting all worse than my 2020 was all year. My 2020 was solid. Shoot, I made more money.
That's
than I
because you
ever
was
made
an
in
essential
my life.
worker, dude.
Well, I made
Outside of the
more
money.
legal money.
More legal money?
I was about to say, outside of the money, I was in 2020.
Outside of the money,
Yeah.
it wasn't bad. Like our 2020 was just like the rest of our year. Like nothing really
Nothing
really
bro.
changed for us. I mean,
Ours started off rocky.
Oh, for 2020.
Heck yeah.
Is what it is.
Right.
I'm lost.
You shouldn't
talking about
be.
y'all
You should
together?
be.
Started all rocky.
Well, mine started off rocket before his got rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, when you came back from getting Chick-fil-A biscuits. That what
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
And then they made me of all people, me.
That's a good vent mode.
What, the Chick-fil-A biscuits?
I had to drive this nigga home.
No, my 2020 was solid, man. I mean,
And
other
2
than the
days later.
people I know that got sick and stuff like that, but as far as me personally, shoot, it was straight.
Yeah, 2020 kind of set us up for coming back though. So I mean,
20. That's
they had some good. They had some good. There's some highlights of 2020.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I ain't gonna lie, with the schedule I had, there was no way I could do this.
why you couldn't do it?
Because I was too locked in. I was about to say I would leave
How-
after.
Why? You
I'm about
could
to
have
say-
just left and came straight here. Said, forget that job.
Well, I guess I
Because look, in hindsight, what did they do to you? They said, forget Surge.
FTS.
It's pretty much how they did it.
That Surge.
Fuck that surge.
But yeah, man.
Don't worry, they got me too. And
Well,
then they brought me back to get me again.
Yeah, I ain't never heard nobody get fired before they even start the job.
Not only that, no. After
they
they parted ways with me, he got suspended.
They brought
him
me back.
and then
fight
fired
him
him.
again.
Understand what I'm saying? He got hired and fired before he even walked in the
Oh
building.
yeah, they brought me back again and then fired me again.
And then they lined him up to
Hurts is-
they had him there.
Hurts is your arch nemesis. They go kryptonite.
Then they played him, gave him an interview,
Gave
drug
me the
tested
job.
him.
I'm
Got-
telling you,
got
that's what I'm
approved for the
talking
job.
about. He
I
got
got
hired
hired.
before he walked in the door. He didn't even make it in the door and got fired.
That's comical. I would have never gave him the light of day.
The
Man,
thing,
When he
this,
called and told me, I was like, "You show."
he did. He never said. He said, "Bro, you show."
You show.
I
I'd
said,
have
"Bro,"
went and
I
threw
said, "I ain't
eggs
got
out
to
the
do."
window.
And my exact words was, "I ain't got to do that nigga no more."
Yep.
I look at you.
Right, same bitch assness.
I look at you. Say
Hey, man.
we ain't 10 minutes.
Say what? Oh, we first 10 minutes you can't cuss.
Well, where have you been?
I swear, Disco done told us that about 20 times.
Every week.
I ain't know that. My bad.
Yeah, you pay that fine.
Facts.
How much is it?
$7,500.
For real?
Your face.
Oh,
What got serious?
he gave that Chris Tucker. Remember, they were like, John, somebody told you I was getting spit.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I can't see his face, boy. The boy got serious
He was
instantly.
like, hold on, y'all for real?
Can't afford that. Hey, Disco, look that way.
He ain't got his taxes back yet.
I'll tell you off air.
That was weird.
That was weird.
That was extremely weird.
And this is your king?
Right.
This is your king?
Peasant.
Right. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all tuning in as always for another episode. Yeah.
We
Without
back.
further ado, usually our first segment is vent mode. So I guess we can go ahead and dive into vent mode. We'll start. Disco, you got a vent mode? Nope. Disco ain't got
This
no
guy ain't no
vent
vent
mode.
mode. Oh, that's from your hoodie. But I thought you missed a patch of hair when you shave your head, bro. That's why I said I was gonna tell you off air, but I realized that's the
Oh, that fur from the. I see it now. Boy got a long shag back there.
that's what I said.
He
Like,
look like the little kid off a
Right.
Golden Child. What the-
And everything's deleted.
I got a wave, right? A wave.
A
Right
wave.
there. Don't cut it out.
they got one wave.
But dang, this guy ain't got no vent mode.
I don't even know how to react to that. No vent mode from Disco?
Hey man, y'all. Hey, for anybody that's watching and listening, if y'all got a vent mode, man. Y'all feel free to call in with your
for
vent
real.
mode, man.
Feel
Don't
free.
let us do all the
If
complaining.
you don't want to call us,
678-638-6626. Y'all see the number up there, man.
Y'all hear us
call in.
complain every week. I know y'all be going through some stuff. So y'all
Right.
feel free to call in and give y'all a version of y'all vent mode as well.
But
I know KC got one.
but I know while we waiting right now, I guess
Do we? I don't.
I guess my vent mode is for today. Cause my week, my last few weeks been pretty good, but my vent mode is for today. Y'all know, like the last 2 days, it's been raining, like a lot of rain,
All right.
and I drive for a living.
What up, Big Mike?
Now, Iceberg, what's happening? So I drive for a living, and when it's not raining, Atlanta drive like they trying to win the Indy 500.
Right.
Everybody 110 miles an hour everywhere you go. From this light to that light, we trying to see how fast we can get to 90 before we got to stop again.
0 to 60.
But when it rain, everybody act like they forget how to drive. Everybody slamming on brakes. They get all the way in the fast lane to drive slow. So
That's that's because even as slow as they be driving at 35 miles per hour, it'd be the most accidents known to man when it be raining.
that's why it be accidents, because people act like they don't know how to drive. It don't be the rain. People be scared. They can't see. First of all, listen, if you know you can't drive when it's dark out and it's raining, you got to get up on the wheel like this, and you don't need to be driving. It is.
I ain't gonna
what it
lie, I
is.
hate driving in the dark and raining.
If your windshield wipers,
You probably one of the people I'm talking about.
Oh no.
If your windshield wipers
What up, cuzzo?
don't work, you don't need to drive in the rain.
I think this might be your first time checking in with us, cuz.
What's up, little cousin?
Nelly. He said ATL driving this crap. Man, look.
Boy, it's
Yeah, it's
horrible,
horrible.
bro.
And what makes it worse is 90% of the drivers that's here
Ain't from here.
So y'all bringing all that. Y'all bringing all that bad driving from all them damn other cities here, and then we got to put up with y'all bad driving. I don't know where the bad driving comes
And then they complain.
And then it seems like everybody who can't drive get on the interstate. If you know you can't drive, stay off the interstate.
Take the back road.
Right, go to the roads where you can drive 35 miles an hour. 35 miles an hour is the speed limit. Don't go 35 miles an hour on 65 or 70 mile an hour road like that's.
Like if you
that's
ain't
crazy.
from Atlanta, we have the worst traffic in America.
Yeah, we were voted. We surpassed Los Angeles, I think.
Because we have traffic on the highway. You got the highway go back roads. And there's traffic there.
I feel like a lot of stupidity causes our traffic. Though.
No, I think
Like,
I think it's the number of people that live in Atlanta and the fact that everybody and their
full.
mama can get a car. You ain't gotta get no credit check. You ain't gotta have no money down. You ain't gotta have no job. You ain't gotta have no references.
You ain't got to have no license.
Right. So I think that's the part. We got 44 million people that live in a 5-mile radius in Atlanta, and all but 3 people got cars.
Right.
So the problem is, it's so many people on these roads, because you got to think. Remember, we used to have like a rush hour where you'd be like, okay, I'm not getting on the interstate. I'm not going out between like 7 and 9:30. Then it clear up till about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And man, there's traffic all day long now.
Well, you got people who will turn down jobs because they don't want to send traffic to get there.
That's true. She right. She said COVID gave everybody a license last year too. No testing, nothing. That's factual.
You all right, Janelle? But what happened to the years before that?
Yeah.
They made him go back and take the test? Oh, okay. He said they made him go back and take the test.
But what happened to the years before that, though?
But that means for 4-5 months, they was out here free driving and they ain't took no test.
Hey, but when they was out here driving, wasn't nobody on the road.
Touche.
When they was giving out them licenses, people wasn't really going to work like
Everything
that.
was shut down.
Clear.
Everything was clear.
The roads was clear, man. I was so mad when they started saying people could go back to work. I understand y'all need y'all money, but I need to get around the town to make my deliveries. So I was happy when y'all was at home working from home because there was nobody on the road. You could get on 285 at any time of the day and there wasn't no traffic, just straight on through.
Bro, I'm finna trip y'all out. So me and my wife went to Gwinnett to go get a dog a few weeks ago. Bro, they got on the highway and stopped lanes of traffic.
What?
They just stopped lanes of traffic. They said they want to fix the flow of traffic. So they just went on, please go on the highway and block all lanes of traffic for like a certain amount of time.
Like a rolling.
You want to know what's crazy?
That
That happened to us the other night.
Yeah, rolling.
And going to Sandy Springs.
Yeah.
It was like all 6 lanes had either a mobile truck or a cop lane.
But if you
it
look,
was just slow
driving.
On 285.
Yeah, but if you look throughout the day on the signs, it'll tell you the times that they're doing rolling lane closures. Because usually when they're doing rolling lane closures, like up the road, people are like painting the lines on the road.
But that's the thing.
Like that.
Wasn't nobody working on nothing.
I'm telling you, it was somebody working on something. They might have been up the road. So instead of stopping traffic, they just slowed traffic down to give them time to do what they had to do. So once y'all got up there, they might have already been done. But I'm on 285 all the time. You can see the signs. It'll tell you on the signs.
I usually very aware of that. I usually pay attention to the signs, but I don't know.
You don't pay attention to nothing because you almost ran me off the road earlier today.
Yeah, you did. On the way here.
Yeah, you don't pay attention, my brother.
How almost run you off the road?
Bro,
you cut in front of me.
you cut across 2 or 3 lanes of traffic.
I was right on the side of him. You talking about before we got
You was like this. You was like this. For everybody who can't see, we're going to move your hand. There you go. We was like this, right? So he started getting over. So I started getting over. So when I start getting over, he come all the way over in my lane again. You cross 2 lanes of traffic to cut me off.
Bro, yes.
Like it was like your intentions, your plan today was
to kill me.
I woke
Chris
up this morning and was like, I'm gonna cut Chris off. It don't matter what lane he get in. That's exactly what you did.
How it look like, bro.
Carter was like, look at this thing. I was like, I'm trying to tell you, and it's raining. We ain't even gonna make it to eat the chicken wings.
Hey, the bad, you know what's bad? You did it in front of a cop too. The cop was sitting off on the side of the road.
Yeah, I saw the cop.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't believe you're paying attention, but hey.
I know I can't drive, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't remember 2 lanes either. I was right on the side of you. You was in the.
But we got over, and you went from.
Oh, because y'all was behind me. Is what you're saying?
No, we was beside you.
See, he don't pay attention. We got to keep explaining.
He was beside you. We got over another lane, so I put a lane in between us and you.
And you got over again.
And you got over again. And you got over again.
I got off because that was the exit we had to get off of.
But this nigga here,
Bruh,
boy.
but you didn't have to cut me off to get to the exit. It was 2 lanes getting off of the exit.
In all honesty, I didn't think you was going to. It always looked like you sped up.
No, I actually slowed down. You was in my. Listen, you the people.
Skyler, you right.
About.
You right, Sky. He white. He can do that in front of the police.
You can't see I'm white. My window so dark.
It was like, oh, get him. Nope. He's good.
Nope, he's good.
He's good. Let him ride.
He has privilege.
He had the gun out though. That's why I said I wasn't speeding.
He had what gun out?
He had the gun out. Like,
no, he didn't. You weren't paying attention. The windows was rolled up.
Yeah, I can see the gun. You can still see the.
So you can see the gun, but you couldn't see us in the car beside us,
outside of the car,
through the front of the windshield,
and it was dark, so you could see him.
It wasn't dark yet.
It was dark. Oh my goodness, Sergio!
It was not dark yet.
All right, so my new vent mode is Sergio don't pay attention. He's getting them nerves.
That's why his glasses.
These niggas don't pay attention.
That's why his glasses 3 foot thick.
Y'all niggas don't. You can't see for shit.
Yeah, you literally did just said I had to put on my glasses to see the words.
One blind nigga called another nigga blind. You blind too. This the only nigga that got good eyes in here.
He wear glasses too, bro. He blind too.
Don't wear them.
Take that back.
But I can read without mine. So hey, it is what it
They
is.
say disco. Oh, he got old eyes.
Yeah, he
He
definitely
ain't paying no attention back then.
No, he ain't.
He in La La Land.
He back there eating pistachios and corn nuts, stuff like that.
Sir, drunk. Probably.
Oh
I
man,
had nothing to drink.
but
Liquor wise.
yeah, that's my vent mode, man. Atlanta folks learn how to drive.
You're gonna be venting every week then, because that ain't never gonna happen.
That's why my blood pressure stay high. You know, the doctor told me, he was like, a person who drives for a living in Atlanta is always gonna have an issue with high blood pressure.
I'm not surprised. I can believe that. It's, like I say, especially you out there all day, every day.
Man, I be having didn't have road rage. Now I be having road rage. Sometimes like people cut me off. I just I might ride down the road for 2 miles with the horn.
Clark got a ticket for that.
Yeah.
For
$600 ticket for improper
holding
use of a horn.
Holding on to the horn.
I laid on the horn because a lady cut me off and then went like 15 miles an hour. I laid
He
on the
got to
horn.
work and was like, man, you know you get a ticket for holding on.
I was mad as hell.
I didn't even know you that. You get a ticket for
When he gave me a ticket, I had to go home and look it up. I was like, bro, he got to be playing.
Well, shoot,
Bro, I was
they ain't got me
dying,
yet.
I was like, who gets a ticket for holding? He was like, bro, this idiot gonna cut me off. He said, I just held on to the horn.
And
Cop pulled me off.
But the crazy part about the cop was sitting right beside me. He seen the junk happen. He slammed on his brakes, hit the lights. I said, he finna get him.
That's what I meant to say.
He is finna get him. He
got him. He got him.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay, I did have a real vent mode. All right, so it does involve driving. I was getting off for the exit, right? And the dude cuts in front of me.
Sergio.
Yeah, Sergio Jr. cuts in front of me. So I wasn't even tripping. Like I wasn't even mad this time. I was just like, okay, whatever. So the truck, you know how your car got like daytime running lights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the truck sits higher than the car.
All right.
So when he stops, my headlights, the daytime running lights, are in his mirror. So he just shooting me birds through the window. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this dude? Like, you cut me off. I didn't even blow the horn at you. Why did you shoot me birds? So he steady shooting me birds. Then he just doing junk like this with his hand. So y'all know me. I popped the door and I stood off the side like, hey, you got an issue? Like, what's the problem? You're like, cut your lights off. You ain't gotta keep your bright lights on me. I was like, listen, bro, I ain't even got my lights on. These is daytime running lights. He was like, so you can't cut them off? I was like, no. Okay, hey, my bad, bro. About to be another dead black man on the side of the road for some foolishness, ignorance.
About some lights.
About some lights that I can't even control. They only cut off when you cut the truck off. But
Bro.
if you would have cut me off, you wouldn't have had to worry about the lights. So, hey, it
Bro,
is what
finna
it is.
wear whooping over something that.
Nah, I don't fight no more, bro. I ain't fighting no more because they ain't fighting back. So I ain't even, they ain't fighting back no more. So I ain't
He
even
ain't
attempting to
He
fight.
ain't fight.
He
That
ain't
nigga ain't
fighting.
fight.
Right.
When I hit you with the hit that hip like this, you already know what time it is. And then I tell the judge. The
That's
judge,
crazy because I heard you almost fight.
Right.
We was on FaceTime. And somebody in the parking lot of Walmart. I this whole time I thought he was talking to somebody in his car. I swear I could have sworn that he was talking to somebody in his car. So then when he walked outside and I heard bruh yelling back, I was like, oh, he ain't even talking to nobody in his car. This nigga about to fight somebody in the parking lot.
he ain't gonna tell the story. So I was at Walmart. I jumped out the car on the passenger side. And the dude blowing the horn behind us. So he blowing the horn, and I hear him trying to hurry up and get out of the car. No, he didn't blow the horn. I'm lying. He didn't blow the horn. I see him in the mirror, and I'm like, I'm a courteous person because I don't like people to do stuff to me, that I don't like to do stuff to people that I don't like being done to me.
Right.
So I would hate to sit behind. I hate sitting behind people while they take their time getting out the car while you're stopping the car in like a driving lane. You know what I'm saying? When you can pull off to the side and get out the way. So I see him in the mirror, and I'm listening to see what they want in the car, and I jump out. I jump out the car, and as soon as I shut the door, the car getting ready to pull off, he start blowing the horn. So I'm like, hey, bro, chill on the horn, like the car is leaving. I got somewhere to go. I said, well, you can wait. And it's what it is. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So he ain't say nothing. So
What's
I
happening,
go.
Biggs? I don't know who you is, but what's happening?
So I go through the.
The dude that made our logo.
Appreciate
the logo.
man. But I go through the door. They got the sliding glass doors where you can go in you could go in, right? I go in, and as soon as the sliding glass door is shut, I see him hanging out the window talking noise. So at the time, it's a Walmart employee coming out to get me. He was like, "Sir, you good? Everything good with you?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm straight. You know, I'm straight." So, yeah, Walmart. Yeah, that place. So he starts selling out.
FTW.
So I'm like, "Hey, bro, don't wait for me to go in the store before you start talking noise, bro. You a sucker. Like, I stood out here all of this time. You could have said what you had to say. Don't wait for me to go in the store." So as I'm talking noise, I'm trying to walk back out. The glass door stops. It closes in front of me. So I can't get out there. I can't get out the entrance side. So now I'm at the window like, what? Don't make me come. So I start walking around to the door. I'm like, "Bro, get out the car." He's like, "Bro, get out the car." And y'all like, "Well, why you ain't out the car?" Like, I'm right here. You in the car. Why you ain't out the car yet? Like, you know what, bro? Ain't nobody got time for you. You a sucker, bro. You a clown.
And I'm on the phone hearing all this. I was like, "Fool, I thought you was arguing." I was arguing with your family, fool. I didn't know you was some random nigga in the parking lot.
Yeah, bro. He tried me, bro. I hate that. Like, at that point, we got to fight. Like, get out the car and fight. Because now I'm mad. Now I got to go in the store mad. And, man, so I don't like people. It is what it is. You know, It ain't even racist. I don't like it. I don't like black people. I don't like white people. I don't like Mexicans. I don't like people. All of y'all are.
Hey, man, take that joke off, man.
Hey, Clark's scared of clowns. Hey, look. You want to see a fat man run? You want to see him run? Get a spider or a clown. Watch how fast he moves.
Come on, man.
He's still up there, too. It's getting closer.
Like the nigga scared of clown.
But yeah, man.
Shut up, man. I've been scared of clowns. I was a little kid, bro. You remember that birthday party?
I don't remember.
It was like my 4th birthday party, bro. I had a clown. My mama said I sat there and cried in the corner the whole party, bro.
You cried over everything.
Shut up, man. God, dog.
Clowns. If the wind blew too hard, if it was sunny, if it was dark, if it was dusk.
And the bad part is my son do the same damn thing.
Boy, took the words out of my mouth. If y'all have ever played the game with Clark, all you hear is Braden in the background crying.
That's all they could do is cry.
Clark being there frustrated. So how frustrated he be, I can imagine whoever was watching him was on that same level.
Clark was the first of his kind. Clark could, boy. Then nobody want to watch Clark. Anytime somebody had to watch Clark,
he got a clone right now.
Right. Anytime somebody had to watch Clark, it was almost like punishment. Like, no.
He said the devil's falling.
That's exactly what he is.
Hold on, okay. You ain't had your first one yet, so chill out.
Hey, that's exactly what he is, Casey. Well, listen, Clark getting all the payback he can.
I'm getting all payback.
Yeah,
that's how I beat you, boy.
The Clark, that looked like Clark when he was little. You know what they say? They say the kids that got the little hamburger hair, they all bad. All of them got the hamburger peas on the top of their head.
First of all
of them bad.
My son ain't got hamburger peas.
When it's cut, maybe not.
I don't know.
He got hamburger peas.
He always get a haircut.
And said they all float down here.
They do. Janelle know. How many of them church? You ever know some kids get kicked off of church trips? Where a bus get pulled over and they stop right there until the parent come pick them up, regardless of where we at.
I got banned for 2 years. I couldn't ride a bus for 2 years.
Listen, church is the only place that I know that welcomes anybody. How do you get banned from anything that church does?
2 years, bro.
Got kicked off one of them trips too.
Oh yeah, it was Skylar did too.
Y'all niggas some heathens.
Hold on. Clark was before Skylar though.
Oh yeah, years before.
Skylar set the. Clark was the president.
He set the standard.
Yeah, he set the bar high.
Hey, y'all ain't no real church nigga if you don't get kicked on these trips.
Right, bro.
Hey.
I ain't never got.
I'm pretty sure somebody got it before me. So it was somebody before me.
Not at West End, anyway.
You was the originator.
Who? Name one.
I got sent home off a church trip.
Name one who was as bad as you that went to church with us.
Damn, Clark.
Damn.
You the only kid I know where the people at churches call him the devil. No, it was a real bus. It was a 42 passenger. Stopped on the side of the interstate until our grandparents came to pick them up on the side.
They was like an hour behind us.
Yeah, bro. Clark was bad, boy.
That shit terrible.
Yeah, that's right. Jeanette, see? Y'all are why. See, she know.
She
know.
She don't know the reason youth group couldn't do anything outside of a cookout no more.
Joey did. Oh, no, it was Joey got kicked off first. It was Joey. Yeah, Joey got kicked off first.
Before you?
Before me.
No, Joey didn't get kicked off before you. Nope, I don't believe it.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, listen.
I remember.
Listen, hold on. Clark got called.
And his brother got kicked off the trip.
Hold on. Clark got called the devil at 2 different churches. One was way in a whole other state in Virginia. Then he came to Atlanta and continued his devilness and his devilment, and he was the devil here.
You ridiculous, boy.
I'm telling you, Clark was bad, boy.
But hey, y'all remember that trip to Albany when everybody got caught doing it?
Nope, I don't know nothing about nothing. I wasn't there, so
I wasn't there.
I was older than all of them.
I wasn't there, and I still got a whooping for that junk because they said I would have been a part of that junk if I had been there.
That's how bad he
I
was.
was mad, bro.
Anytime you get a,
That's how bad he was.
You got a pre-whooping. If
got-
you was there, you would have did something.
Right.
With you.
I got a whooping before, and I wasn't even there.
I'm telling you, yeah. He
He
was
said
bad.
logs off.
There you go, Janelle.
Oh, no,
We don't know
no,
nothing about
Hello,
that.
hey, yeah, you there?
You was on that trip.
Hey.
Oh boy, hey, West End boy, we were bad, boy.
That's how I caught.
Speak for yourself. I was a good kid. I wasn't that terrible.
I was chilling.
Me too. Chilling.
I was chilling.
Sky, you ain't too far behind me, my boy.
Yeah, Sky, you up there, bro.
You weren't too far behind me.
Sky may have been bad, bro, but it's nobody. You ever seen The Problem Child? That was Clark in real
Yeah.
life.
It was.
That was Clark in real life.
I got my life together though.
At that time, when Clark was little, see, he wasn't scared of clowns and stuff. At that time, Clark was scared of the little My Buddy dolls, the one that looked like the little Chucky dolls.
Don't you put that junk up there, man?
Oh man, but yeah, Clark was bad, man.
Yeah, I was. I think
Anyway,
I
I don't
think
know
I'm the
how we
only
got-
one that got beat by like multiple elders and deacons at the church.
Yeah, they tried the holy water Clark, baptized Clark, beat Clark.
Okay,
Eventually, they were just like, you know what? Just let him do what he do.
hey,
He
but I
do
thought
what
Uncle
he
Ed would drown me when he baptized me.
can.
Trying to drown the devil out of that nigga.
Oh man, but yeah, man. I don't know how we got on the subject. But
Them were good old days, boy. God.
we got one of them for Christmas, boy.
Not a good guy, dog. That nigga was terrified.
Terrified.
I was terrified of the movie when I was younger, though. When I was younger, but then
Janelle
nobody.
said
I
Clark
did.
got a whooping
I
right before he
did.
got baptized.
Her daddy. And then he baptized me the next day.
He that should have been a sign. Don't let him get in the water. Don't let him touch our water.
But y'all wanna know why I got a whooping though?
I don't know if I want to know.
I got caught stealing candy from the gas station down the street with the church.
Hey, bro, everybody who was stealing out of
I
there.
was just about to say.
If we weren't stealing out of there, we supposed to be in church. We cross the street at Dunkin' Donuts.
Right. I was about to say. In his defense, everybody was stealing from that gas station.
But we had a wild.
They still stealing from that shit.
I wonder what, I wonder, if we had like a reunion between
What?
all, let's say everybody that was high school and under during the 90s. I wonder what everybody doing. I wonder how many people are still free people.
Everybody except for one.
Oh, I don't know. There's probably some more people that's locked
I'm
up.
about
You
to
just
say.
don't know.
It might be somewhere we just don't know.
Shit.
We all had Starburst and shit.
We did.
I made all my money from the gas station.
Thievery at its finest, but we
Right.
supposed to be at church.
We was kids, y'all.
Yeah, we were
We're
kids.
better now, but boy, yeah.
Yeah, they still out of places like Macy's now.
Nah,
No, sir, we do not.
nah, we got the plug. One of our homegirls work there, so we got the plug.
At Macy's?
Yeah.
I ain't stealing from no.
Who
sir.
is the plug? I missed that memo.
Me too.
I tell y'all off camera.
Okay.
I'm about to say, yeah, I need a wardrobe right now.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Logs off again. Cause she know the plug.
I
How the
hate.
hell we ain't know about this?
Right.
I thought y'all. Well,
That's sad. We had to out this nigga about his terrible years to find out he had a whole plug. At me.
Oh, he's sneaky like that. He's sneaky.
hey, y'all
like that.
y'all know exactly who she is. Y'all gonna laugh when I tell you.
All right, but anyway,
Same terrible ass Clark. Same old big red.
Church
yeah,
used
he's selfish. He's
Oh
selfish.
no, we got you beat, bro.
He's a selfish, thieving devil.
Hey, our old minister used to make us quote Bible verses for lollipop.
And then they wouldn't even blow pops.
Yeah, they were
They were
Tootsie
Tootsie Roll
Rolls.
pops.
I don't
Oh,
even-
Tootsie Roll
I
pops.
don't even eat chocolate.
Bruh. And the crazy thing is, if the person in front of you said a verse, you couldn't use the same one.
Why you couldn't?
That
Well,
was-
listen, we used to say Jesus wept, and we used to say John 3:16 every time.
yeah, when Brother Brian ain't have it, Sister Love Lady had it.
Oh, wasn't nobody going to mess with Sister
I won't mess with Sister
We
Love Lady.
skipped
She was
candy day
mean,
when
boy.
She had a candy.
She wasn't letting that junk slide. If somebody else in front of you said the Bible verse and you came back, she was like, he just said that one. What's another one? And I
Yeah,
was like,
I would say, listen, woman, this is not your hustle. This is Brother Brown hustle. You
I
just
want-
taking over because he ain't here.
I want to mess with Sister Love Lady.
Yeah,
She-
ain't nobody dealing with her.
But the plug had the same last name.
Yeah.
ah.
Oh. Oh. But
Janelle, hey, we ain't gonna talk about
Why
that.
would she mean to you, Clark?
he was the
We ain't
devil.
gonna talk about that.
that,
the devil.
that ain't even got nothing to do with the devil.
Nah.
Why she was mean to him.
It's for two reasons.
Okay, because he beat up her son.
That's one.
one.
That's one.
You know the other one.
I beat up something else.
No.
She said,
No. No.
Janelle, you might as well cancel it for the night then. You might as well cancel it for the night.
Hey, you ain't got no more log offs. They gonna suspend you for 30 minutes before you can log back on.
She gonna be in YouTube jail. YouTube jail.
Oh Lord, man. No, that's a look good.
No.
Man, that's
The daughter.
Right, Mills. Disgusting.
yeah, bro. Like these were some
Boy got me here sweating.
the devil coming out.
That's all they
Yeah, that's the devil,
heathenistic.
right?
All them heathenistic practices.
I'm telling you.
I ain't support.
Look,
Look, hey, not for one bad apple.
I'm about to say, don't let bad morals corrupt this. We good over here. It's that nigga.
Right.
I grew up, man. I found Jesus.
Never
They
mind.
had to get purified water to baptize me. Regular water just wouldn't work. It had to be Fiji. But anyway, we finna get off of this.
First
Yeah,
nigga
man.
with an expiration date on his baptism. He's like, in 7 years, baptize him again. Get him again. One time.
Oh man.
We got stories for days when they come to that church, boy.
Yeah, we had to do that on like
On the Unleashed.
a weekday,
Right.
a weekday.
Come in here and join you on one of your shows.
We got
This
to
though.
Unleashed this guy.
We just
go
talking.
on days about that one.
But anyway, woo.
I didn't have no vent mode this week, and Chris's vent mode was funny enough for me to jump in on. So yeah, I ain't had no vent mode.
man,
My week
really.
was pretty straight so far.
My week has been blessed.
But it has been blessed. You got to plug the mixes and no one tell nobody.
Right.
Right. Then you go in there buying the stuff that you don't gotta buy from Macy's.
They ain't even got nothing that I can fit.
This is why
I
you
got
go
order
in there
everything.
buying the
I
stuff
got
you
order
don't
everything offline if I wanted to buy
going to
something.
Macy's buying socks.
Nigga got a plug. He can't even fit it. It's pointless. A pointless plug.
Yeah, man. But that's it. That's all my vent. I don't know how we got the cart. I needed to vent about that too.
Yeah, I don't even know how that jump happened, but it was there.
It is what it is, man. But for all y'all newcomers that have tuned in, man, appreciate y'all checking us out once again.
Much love. And come on back next week, Janelle.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some more dirt.
We talk
We
about
don't
we can talk about your dirt.
I must say, you can come up here, Nelly.
Who, my dirt?
Nah, Janelle dirt.
Yeah, I said, you can come on up here.
Yeah,
Sit in
yeah,
on the conversation.
yeah. Janelle hit us up offline.
Oh, yeah,
man,
she
when you
wanted-
wanna come
what
through.
she's a,
She did say she wanted to come through.
She's a designer, interior designer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna be
No.
Hey, look, we gonna have a contract. We ain't gonna bring out no dirt. We ain't gonna talk about no stories.
We're gonna help you build your business,
Yeah.
build your brand,
Yeah,
and just break us off a piece of that funk because I know you getting paid
yeah, getting that brick bread.
big bread.
I seen her on the white side of town at Publix one time.
with a full buggy.
Look, she
Full
walked up
buggy.
on me. I'm like, what is you doing over here? I work over here. You ain't got no reason to be over here. You over here with the real white folks.
I got folks from my wedding still ask about you.
By who?
Janelle.
Oh, what she do for the wedding?
She showed up.
Okay, Janelle, you doing it like that?
She
Big
said I'll
time.
show up after the contract.
Yeah.
Big time. Big time.
What I'm about to say, the platform we on is ran by one of the dudes that ask about you.
For that
For
buggy.
that buggy.
Yeah, man. That definitely surprised me though.
I ain't buying it, Janelle. You sitting over there loaded.
Yeah, she loaded.
Never mind. We'll talk about that
Yeah,
later.
we gonna talk. We gonna talk when you get here.
Yeah.
But
Before we come on camera,
We
you
know
how they
you
do.
got it. We ain't gonna ask for it.
You was probably shopping at Macy's before there was a plug. That's when you know you
No,
got
she
real
had
money.
Nordstrom's.
She had Nordstrom's.
Excuse me.
Phipps.
Sedated.
Before they started shooting up Phipps.
Right, now
Phipps.
she gonna go.
Now she gonna shop
Now
at
she don't
North
mi-
Point.
She doesn't mingle with the help anymore.
That's a fact, Jack.
Right, that was wasted. I wasn't.
I wasn't either, but that was the most BYOB wedding I've ever been
I
to.
was.
Man, listen.
Everybody that popped the trunk had popped.
Scott said including.
That was the hoodest classy wedding I have ever been to in my
Ever.
life.
I ain't never seen the music.
Yeah,
The music started. Bruh.
Hey, y'all. Hey, I bet ain't none of y'all ever had Juicy J show to y'all wedding.
I had Juicy J at the wedding, bruh.
Juicy J was in that turned up all the way live.
Lit and was late as I don't know what.
Bruh, that boy with Bankhead bouncing.
said I do.
Bruh with Bankhead bouncing to the father-daughter dance.
Yeah, bro.
That lit.
Yeah, man.
He came in there lit.
Oh yeah, that boy gave me a shot of tequila as soon as I walked out the door.
Hey, bro, you got to scoot back. I can't see myself.
Okay, my bad.
All right, we good. You can slide low. You can slide forward a little bit. All right, right there.
All right, cool.
Bet. I ain't think you were gonna listen to real. But yeah, it was live. It was live.
Big
But,
shout out to DISCO100. He's a DJ. He killed that.
Yeah, he had it turned up in there.
Yeah, he
had
did.
it turned up in there.
Yeah,
You know it was crazy. My mom was in there twerking.
Man, here all them old
My
ladies.
mama,
was in
my
there
auntie.
getting- all of them.
that's because there was more open bottles in there than
Whole liquor store in there.
for
man.
real.
Bro, we was walking down the aisle and Jordan put a cup in my hand as they was announcing Mr. and Mrs. And I'm walking out and she slides me a cup as I walk past her table.
Yeah, it was some interesting stuff, to say the least. But yeah, appreciate that.
It's coming, my brother.
Oh, that's
Not vent mode.
That's coincidental, KC. We got the picture already loaded. We actually gonna touch on that.
Yeah, that's a topic. That ain't a vent mode.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's one of the topics for tonight. Yeah,
But,
yeah, we can run the first.
But yeah, we get ready to jump into our topics, man. We spend enough time clowning.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Eight. I'm on 8:40.
I'm on
8:40. I'm on 8:38.
I said almost 8:40.
I think
Oh, I thought I'm on 8:40.
No, almost 8:40.
Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, so I'm sure by now.
So it's hot.
Yeah, make your neck sweat.
Merch.
Let me take this merch off.
Merch.
Just a little, just a little merch.
Little merch.
Let me take a little-
Hold on.
Let me take the merch off. But anyway,
Little drip.
but yeah, I'm sure everybody know about this COVID vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just curious with everything going on with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all be willing to take the vaccine?
No.
Yes.
What about you, Disco? Would you take the COVID vaccine? But if you could, would you? Okay.
Well,
definitely-
let me ask. Yeah, I had.
Yeah,
it
I
too.
can't. That's why I can't get it because I had it.
I had it as well, but let me ask on why.
So I'm the only person that ain't had it.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
we had discussion. We had discussion.
Hey.
Yeah, we had discussion before.
Hygiene, baby.
We might have all got it from you.
Hey, boy, listen, I ain't got no antibodies. I ain't had it.
Probably
What you
had
saying? Why would I?
It was asymptomatic. Why would you?
Because like I got some working for the health company I was working for. They broke it down to me. You know, they've been battling COVID. This ain't the first time coronavirus is shit's on back of Lysol.
Okay.
So they've been working. They've been working on the vaccine for it, or an immunization shot for like SARS and stuff. That's all COVID is another form of SARS. So seeing that, and hell, I get the flu shot, so why not get the COVID shot?
All right, so I've never had a flu shot. Number one. Number two, I get what you're saying. It has been around, but I just don't trust the government who picks and choose what vaccines they're gonna put out there for you to take. How long have we been fighting AIDS? How long have we been fighting cancer? Like now you just tell me that one of the deadliest viruses that showed its face, now they have a vaccine for?
Right. And it's technically only been to where it's been a problem for like what, a little over a year?
Right. And we've been battling some of this stuff for 30, 40, 50 years. Right. And now you mean to tell me you got a vaccine now that's just like, hey.
I don't trust it. From what I mean, I don't believe in a lot of conspiracy theories, but they was saying like Hank Aaron took it like a week before he died.
They did say
he got in early January.
But I don't blame that on him. Hank Aaron was what?
He was 87, 86.
Getting ready to be 87 in like 2 weeks. Right? So yeah, he could have been gone. He could have just woke up on a bad day and been out of here. So I can't blame that on the
issue was he didn't wake up, but you ain't gonna say that.
But this was his day. I mean, he lived 86 of them guys. So hey, but I don't trust it. Especially it's like they use.
If that's the case, why y'all let y'all kids get vaccinations and immunizations and stuff?
Because they have to have them. If it was a choice,
lot of times they don't allow them to go to school.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be have to have.
Well, if it's a mandatory, then you ain't got no way around it. But as long as I have a choice, no.
It's a hell no for me. I don't. No. Me personally, I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. And
they don't have to.
Yeah.
But
who don't have to?
You don't have to have immunizations.
Yes. Yes, you do.
You don't have to have immunizations.
You got to have certain shots to go to school. That's why they ask for a shot record.
But you can
only way that you don't have to have it if it's anything that's against your religion. Yeah. That's it. I've tried it. Now, see,
I'm pretty sure everybody gonna end up eventually getting
don't
COVID.
Jinx me.
That's what I'm saying.
Me.
She said her kids aren't vaccinated.
As I said, I do remember seeing that.
How old are your kids? If you don't mind me asking.
Who's girl out?
That's a scholar homegirl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, how old are your kids?
Yeah, they wouldn't let. They wouldn't let my son attend school
you
without.
Definitely could not go to school without your shot records. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they wouldn't let my son do it. He had to be vaccinated in order to go to school.
Yeah, I don't know. Let stuff change.
17,
Unless stuff
12.
has just changed recently.
Hold on, that's a lot of numbers. 17, 12, 9, 6, 3.
That don't necessarily mean. I don't know. Maybe it's where you started school or whatever. But every school that I've ever registered my kids in, and I got 5, you've had to have shot records and vaccination. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was say the same thing for mine. He had to be vaccinated before he could go to school.
Because they
wouldn't even let him start classes until we proved that the shot records he had the vaccination.
I don't take them. I didn't want them to take them either, but I didn't have a choice. So, but yeah, I just don't. I don't. Notarized paper is easy to get. Okay, so technically you have to have them then. If you got to get a notarized paper, that's what we're saying. Like. You can't just say, no, we're not going to get the vaccination. So, yes, they do require you to have them. You just have something that overrides that. So, yeah, you do have to have them. Am I right?
All right.
Okay. But, yeah, appreciate the info, though. If you can find out what that paper is, I would definitely like to know. Because there's definitely some information that people probably would love to have.
I was about to say, you plan on having some mocha?
Heck no. No, I'm just saying. I'm sure there's other people out there that are the same way that would like to have that information so they could get it notarized. So
Scott said they said the same to him. I'm about to say I have 2 kids and they both had to be.
No, they both
had to have the immunization records and they both had to have their vaccine before they
type in refusal to vaccinate. Okay, got you. Appreciate that info. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it, man. I'm not gonna be the guinea pig.
That's what I feel like.
Because my job asked me, because, I deliver to medical, facilities. I deliver to hospitals, nursing homes, all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah, we got them for sale.
Nah, yeah, I got you. hit us up offline. We need to put together a price list. But yeah, my job, they own some nursing homes, and they're like, hey, we can give you a vaccination if you want to on us. Nah.
Might well keep
Nah.
put that on my check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't forget that.
A little bitch.
Ain't no goddamn shirt.
I don't know if we got one that small, man.
Who's small?
Scholar, that boy weigh 102 pounds.
Got that. Bring your shirt.
Oh,
He gotta get a U small.
Yeah, Skylar. We're gonna have to get you a. You know what, Skylar?
You gonna cut one of the sleeves off his
shirt? Hey, look, we got more people that watch now. You gotta wear that shirt again.
You gotta wear that shirt again, bro.
My boy had on a short sleeve shirt. The sleeves was this here long.
He had a short sleeve hockey shirt on.
Came all the way down there halfway down his form.
Hey, you know how the shoulder of our shirt is sitting like on our shoulder right now.
But his sleeve stopped right here,
like
and it was a short sleeve shirt. So imagine, see how small the sleeve is right here. Imagine the sleeve right here. But it's that big.
Hey, but it was coming down like right here. We should have took a picture of that shit.
We definitely should have got a picture of that.
I'm gonna remove that video from the page too.
I'm just waiting for you to come here with the
Go on YouTube.
Yes, go to YouTube.
Go to our YouTube page,
It's the
Mannish
orange shirt.
Podcast, and it's the video with him in the orange shirt.
The orange shirt with a duck on it.
You can see for yourself.
By the time y'all get there, it's gonna be removed.
They can do it right now.
No, don't do it right now. Wait till after the show.
Just go check it out and come back.
We need all y'all right here. But I don't know, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't trust it enough. Like I said, it's too many unknowns, too many unknown possibilities for me.
And look at how they bamboozle black dudes, man, during the
with the
during the
Miss Evers, whatever. What's the joke?
syphilis shot.
Syphilis, yeah.
Tuskegee, Tuskegee
Airmen.
Project,
Yeah.
something like that. Like,
But I ain't finna get it. I'm be real. I ain't finna get it right now. I'm gonna let a couple of people,
Oh no!
see how it affects
No,
me.
get your shot.
I can't get it though.
So what they saying? You can't get it. So what does that mean? Like if you've already had it and you can't get the shot, what are they saying? Like you can't get COVID again?
Yeah, they said like it for some. I've been seeing different articles. Some articles said that COVID is like it's now lying dormant in your brain and can come back whenever it gets ready. Some articles have said that.
So why wouldn't they give y'all the shot?
Right.
Because technically they're injecting the shot into
they're injecting
the
COVID
virus into you.
Yeah, pieces.
So make this make sense to me. So they're injecting the shot. They're injecting parts of the virus just like they do any vaccine.
Yeah, any vaccine. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But the reason they're telling you that you can't get the vaccine is because you've already had it and it's already
I
in
think
your
because
system.
you have like certain you already have the antibodies already in your system.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you're not giving you a shot because you've already had it, and it's something in your body that they're saying, okay, it's the reason you can't have it, but they won't say that you can't get it again, but they're going to inject me with it and feel like, now I got the same antibodies you got, and that vaccine is going to stop me from getting it again. If that's the case, then if you had it, you shouldn't be able to get it again. That's all vaccines. That's why I don't take the flu shot.
Yeah, and both times I had a flu shot in several years, but both times, the last 2 times I had
That's sick.
Sick as a dog.
I'm telling you. I don't trust none of that junk, man. Call me a conspiracy theorist, call me whatever, but I don't trust none of that.
She said, but for the people that have had the flu, they don't stop them from getting
Right.
the flu.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said both times. The last 2 times I had the flu shot, I got the flu, and it wasn't like a couple of days, and I was like sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Knock
Like,
on wood, I've never gotten sick after I got the flu shot.
Yeah, I ain't had a flu shot in years because of that. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
The one year I didn't have, remember when we was working and I got real sick? That was what? That was end of 2019, beginning of,
You might have had COVID.
I might have had COVID. The one year I didn't get it. So, yeah, the one year I didn't get it. That's why I got real. I don't know if you remember that. I got real sick, bro.
I think a lot of people had it before they put a name on it.
Before they put a name on it. Because it was like the end of the year, the beginning of January.
I get that too, but what I'm saying is we talking about these vaccines. How do these vaccines make sense?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
That's why I said that's why I stopped doing vaccines altogether. I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, we all know pharmaceuticals is the number one money scheme in the world.
Pharmaceuticals, NRA want to run the country.
They can heal you, but they'll much rather. They can heal you, but they'll much rather recoup the money from you staying sick.
Right. It's more money in treating than it is healing.
Correct.
So at the end of the day,
Mary
what better scheme than to continuously put it in your system so it doesn't go away?
Yeah, I agree. I told that.
Because if we just said, you know what, let's just everybody do what they need to do, let it run its course and go away, it would be gone. Right?
Yep.
But as long as they're steady putting it into your system, it'll never go away.
Well, one thing I can.
Doctor's offices have many positive flu cases they seen this year. Last year, I had a total of kids test positive for flu. This year, 7, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, that's because they're marking everything as COVID.
Everything.
Yeah, what I say.
You can have a common cold, and they marking it as testing positive for COVID.
Yeah,
So,
everything's COVID.
As what?
it's COVID.
COVID. Ain't the only thing got to me eyes in it, bro.
But yeah, I don't trust none of that junk, man. I don't trust it because if
3 billion Africans.
what you see 3 billion Africans.
So y'all saw the post saying they want to kill 3 billion Africans.
Thank God I ain't African.
Hey man, COVID. But yeah, man, it's the government, man, they tricky.
Yeah.
They tricky, man. They the vaccine may be for that, man. I think the vaccine is definitely, I feel like is a form of population control.
Right.
At first, I kind of was thinking I'm really not 100% that COVID is in population control, because let's think about it like this right here. Now, don't get me wrong. I think COVID is real, but I don't think it's just something that just happened, right? How long have we been talking about these? How long have we been talking about these baby boomers, right? This older generation now that were the baby boomers that are living longer and taking up a whole lot of Social Security.
I think they're killing. I think that's one of the things. I think it
Who
was
the main
released to
people
kill
dying?
them. The older people.
Elderly.
I think I said that when it first came out. Like, this is probably to kill off the older people. That way, they have Social Security can last longer.
Yeah, that's
We finna
that's
run out of
crazy.
Social Security.
That's
So,
crazy. Yeah, we're gonna run out of Social Security because it's all the old people taking it and all the young people
They
don't
ain't
want to
working.
work.
Everybody being an entrepreneur.
I don't work for some time. Y'all better get to work because I want Social Security like the last people that got Social Security. I need
My
mine.
boy gonna get a
You
$12 check every month.
Get them, right. Get them little statements every once in a while for the Social Security office telling you how much you're gonna get.
Every month.
That
$14.
drug, that drug keep going low. The more I work, the lower the statement be.
Right. I was already mad when I got one that said I was gonna get like $800 and some a month. Who can live off $800 and some a month?
Your ass.
Figure it out.
I'm gonna be there.
Hey, what's what you want to say? Make it
I'm
enough.
gonna be a 65. I'm gonna be a 65, 70-year-old drug dealer out there in these streets, hustling.
Viagra.
Definitely be selling that. Definitely be selling that. Be selling Viagra and all kind of junk, man. All kind of stuff, man. But yeah, that vaccine is for the birds. That vaccine is for the birds.
Big facts. I'm not rocking with it. All right, so on to our next topic. For those who not familiar with the story, this guy on the screen, Chad Wheeler, who is a
Look like a serial killer.
he do look like a serial killer,
6'7", 3'7".
but he a linebacker for the
Lineman,
Oh,
offensive
yeah,
tackle,
lineman. Yeah,
offensive tackle.
okay, OT. Okay, yeah. So he a offensive tackle for the Seattle Seahawks. And
He plays soccer. Don't worry about it. He plays soccer.
He was in the band disco. Don't worry about it.
I could have sworn I thought he was a linebacker, but yeah, it is what it is.
Wait, he weighed 307. How many 317-pound linebackers?
I see the side. I didn't even see the weight. I see the weight now. Yeah, it don't make no sense now. Yeah,
Football.
yeah, I see the weight now.
Oh yeah, I forgot what kind of. Yeah, he
Football. He didn't play football.
He didn't play
They play
football. He played football. Where he come from, they kicked the football.
Right. But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, pretty much he assaulted his girlfriend, fiance, whatever. I don't know what she is to him, but girlfriend. Say girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all three. Yeah, all three pictures of her. So
Yeah. He beat the brakes off
beat
of
the
her.
brakes
right.
off of her,
And they said that because he's bipolar and was off his meds, but
You know, that's the excuse they use for white
yeah,
folks.
right, always. He beat her unconscious, and then
Black people are just animals.
right. But then when she woke up, Well, he beat her because she wouldn't bow to him. That was number one.
Hold on, wait, what?
Yeah, she beat him. He beat
I
her.
ain't know that.
I ain't know that part.
Yeah, because he told her to bow to him and she wouldn't, so he beat her, and then left unconscious. And when she came back to, the first thing he told her was like, "Oh, you still alive? Oh, you still alive?"
What?
Yeah,
What the heck?
dude off his rocker.
Your peoples is getting out of hand, Serge.
What the hell am I? Am I white? Y'all need to get it together.
No, you definitely Mexican. I don't know what they talking about. But yeah, man, that's messed
Your
up, bro.
brother
Like,
white, so
first of all,
Well, beat the brakes off her, sat down, ate dinner like nothing was wrong, and then
and
when
just,
she came to,
and just let her lay there.
and right,
she was in the bathroom.
Yeah,
She locked herself in the bathroom.
just let her lay there, and then like I said, when she came to, he was like, "Oh wow, you're alive? You still alive?"
Cause say when she called 911, he was at the door beating. He was beating on the door for her to come out of the bathroom, and she wouldn't come out of the bathroom.
Hey, man.
And when the police showed up there, they forced their way into the house, and he was standing at the bathroom door. No, he was standing over her. He had got into the bathroom.
Yeah,
He was standing over her.
Let's jump.
Jump who?
Him.
I just told you I don't fight no more. But for real though, like that's crazy. And so we know that
I've been saying that.
Yeah,
That's his wife.
that's what I said. That's why I said I don't know what he is to her, because I'm about to say I heard every news site and said something different. I heard girlfriend, fiance, wife. Yeah, that's what I said. So that's why I was like, I don't know what her title is to him, but I didn't.
Both of them.
I didn't
Depending on what kind of wig she got on.
Right. She both
listen,
of them.
I'm gonna tell you. So this is once again how the media plays tricks with black and white people.
Which is why I wanted to touch on
Because she's black,
it. Right.
She's the girl.
she's the girlfriend.
Yeah.
But because he's white,
She's the wife.
she's the wife.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Small things like that people overlook.
We
and
never
don't pay attention
we
to.
never pay attention.
Yep.
We never pay attention. I said that last week, man. We got to pay attention to the little
And
stuff.
this happened on the 22nd of January. It's just now
I didn't
taking leeway.
I didn't know about it until you said something to me today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just now getting enough buzz to where a lot of people are finding out about it. But it happened, like I said, it happened 5 days ago. Had this been a black NFL player, we would have knew about it the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially like that.
Had he beat a white woman like that, boy,
He be put to death.
and they said the bond
No,
was
had he did a white man,
$400,000,
had he did a white woman
he
like
would
that,
have no bond, bro.
no, that's not true. That's not true. It's
Or
a
$1
lot
million
of
bond.
listen. It's a lot of white people that beat up on white people. It's a lot of white men that beat up on white women, and the fact that they're still white, he still gets white privilege. It is.
No, I said had it been a black dude beating a white
Had a
woman.
black dude. Oh yeah,
Yeah, well, I said
you're
he would've been
absolutely
put to
right.
death.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that boy wasn't even
My
under the
bad.
jail,
Misunderstood
bro.
what you
He wouldn't
said.
even had no trial. He would have been executed next week.
He wouldn't have made it out the
I'm
house.
about to say he wouldn't have made it out of the house. They was,
But
let me shut up.
another story of a black man getting shot by the police,
And she pretty.
and the same excuse, he was bipolar.
Bipolar, yep.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, like
Because something like this happened with the punter from the Giants
yes.
a while back, too. He beat on his girlfriend.
So now think about it.
Shit.
So think about it. Like, so you got the white punter who beat on his wife or girlfriend. He's still in the NFL.
Still in the NFL.
You got
Adrian Peterson, who beat his son.
no.
with a
We ain't
That
even
already-
got to that.
that
We ain't got to that. We ain't got to
That
that.
blew it out of proportion.
Yeah, we ain't got to that.
Man.
So you had the punter that beat his wife or his girlfriend, still in the NFL.
Correct.
You got Big Ben, who's raped not one but two women, or accused of rape, not one but two women. But if you're accused more than one time, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna say I know the truth. But hey, I mean, shoot, if it happened once, it happened the second time.
He can't be. I
I mean, I don't know.
tripped over it. And never
Yeah.
mind.
But he's still in the NFL. Very long career. Makes a lot of money.
Like, they didn't even suspend it when it was going on.
Didn't miss a game.
Didn't miss a game. He still kept playing.
Yeah, he ain't miss a beat.
So then you got now you got Adrian.
You got
Peterson.
Kareem Hunt.
Now you got Adrian Peterson, right? We ain't even talking about domestic abuse or nothing. We talking about beating his child, right?
Right.
He got suspended.
He got suspended, right? Then you had
Ray Rice
Got
got put out the league.
He ain't been back in the
He
league.
been back in the league.
Ain't been back in the league since the incident
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
You got Kareem Hunt did it. What's the boy name from playing Super Bowl too?
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. He did it
What's the boy name?
for who?
The Chiefs.
For the Chiefs.
Tyreek Hill had a doggone domestic violence incident too.
Yeah, where he choked the girl.
Oh
the
yeah,
girl
I
out.
did see- yeah. I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, right.
yeah,
And Kaepernick
look
just
at-
Oh
the
yeah,
injuries, man.
that was Chad Johnson. I
Yeah.
remember
Chad Johnson.
I remember
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Chad Johnson. So you got so many. The point we're making is,
They parted ways with. He was playing for New England at the time. They parted ways with him too.
Oh,
right,
that, yeah.
Yeah.
right after that.
Look at AB.
yeah, look at AB.
But Tom went to. If I say, when certain people get certain privileges, Tom went to somebody and talked on AB behalf, and now all of a sudden he back in the league. Had not Tom spoken on his behalf, I don't think he would have made no comeback either.
He been straight though,
he
but
bipolar-
I
bipolar,
think,
just like
but
the-
I
He
think,
bipolar.
but I
Just like
think,
Will.
I think
Bipolar.
part of the issue was he's now. But I think the issue with AB is he's just now like owning that junk rather than just going through the motion. Like he's owning it. And he's doing what he
Tom
needs
treat
to
him
do.
like he is son. He stay with Tom.
He live with Tom for real?
No, even before the whole him trying to play with the
kiss him
Bucks
in the mouth like he
situation,
kissed the son in the mouth.
he did an interview. He did an interview where he was talking about for so many years, like he just like swept like his feelings and stuff under the rug.
Yeah.
He just lived his
Yeah,
life.
he definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
He definitely was suffering from some sort of mental
Right,
illness.
and he just got to the point where he knew something was wrong, and he had to accept it. And then at that point, he can't deal with it. He couldn't deal with it until he accepted it.
Right.
So I think that was the start. And you're right, Sky. Cap just dealed, and he ain't played in the league.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So the way that they do us,
Yeah, it's way
they
It's
money
way
makers.
Yeah, it's way different.
They
But you
money
got cats
makers.
who done killed people that still came back to the league.
Who murdered somebody?
Plex. That was a play. It was what Dante Starworth. He got in a car
I'm about to
accident.
say, yeah.
It was Dante Starworth.
But I don't think
He
he ain't
was
come back
all-
to the league
yeah.
though.
He played like 2 games and then
I
they-
I
he got
remember him
suspended
still
again.
being on somebody's roster, but I don't
yeah, I'm
think
about to say he was.
played.
Oh, okay. I know he was still on the roster for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to say,
I think he was on the Redskins, right?
The
At the time.
Browns.
He was on one of them. It was on a team that was irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't remember him like.
I don't know if he.
I
Yeah.
don't think he played any more games after
Well,
that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the way that they treat.
Mike.
Like, I really feel like it goes back to what we were talking about last week.
Hell. And I started to cut you off, but hell, Mike Vick still get booed now, and it was dogs.
It was
wasn't even
dogs.
humans. He ain't even.
No, Plex shot
he ain't
himself.
He ain't even assault nobody.
That's what it was. Plex shot
Plex
himself.
shot himself in the club in New York.
But he didn't. It wasn't a suspension. He went to prison.
He went to prison for 2
Yeah,
years.
because he,
Yeah, that was mandatory,
because
though.
of the gun laws in New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Mike Vick still suffering from that jump, man.
They
And that's why
still
the
give him
Falcons will
looks.
never win a Super Bowl till they do right by Mike Vick.
Right. 28-3.
Stupid.
But
Speaking of
yeah,
Super Bowl,
for
go
real, man.
Bucks. Let's go.
Yeah, Bucks is in that guy. But and it goes back to what I was saying last week, man, when I was talking about when like we need to until the people that have issues come together and stick together, ain't nothing gonna change.
At all.
We can't even agree. Like I remember right after the cap stuff happened, I remember like, it was a lot of talk about boycotting the NFL. We couldn't even come to agreements on that. A lot of folks was like, shit, what I'm gonna do on Sunday now?
See, but I don't think it was that serious.
I'm not even saying that it had to be a serious. I'm just saying, but even something so small
No,
as
I'm-
agreeing to not watch the game.
No, I'm just saying I don't even think it was that serious. It was like a serious like idea thrown out there. I don't think anybody really took that serious because they already knew. A lot of folks weren't gonna stop watching it.
All right.
But I think it has to be a step further to where we can stop watching it. They're gonna find a way to monetize the game,
True.
right?
Yeah.
But if you take most of the, just be honest, and I'm not trying to be funny. I ain't trying to sound racist, but on basketball, your biggest money sports: basketball, baseball, football,
Football.
And soccer. Yeah.
right? And well,
Soccer.
soccer is not so much here in the States,
Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
more views.
Yeah, I'm talking about the States.
You're talking
I'm
about
talking
in the
about the
states. Yeah.
right?
Baseball, basketball, football. Yeah.
Right. So 2 out of those 3 sports are black dominated.
Dominated. Yeah. Well, definitely football and basketball.
Right. So if
Ain't that many else playing baseball.
no,
It's on the rise though.
yeah,
Yeah, it's on the rise.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of parents.
Hispanic.
It's
It's a lot of y'all.
No, it's a lot of black people being put.
I'm about to say,
It's a lot of
black
parents
Yeah, I know.
pushing them kids to play baseball
Baseball.
now just because of the concussions and stuff like that when it comes
Yeah.
to football stuff. But yeah, I guess I can speak, but I mean it's a lot easier for me to speak because I'm not one of those guys. But like, it seems to me like it. If all of those guys are like, you know what, I don't like how this person is being treated, or versus this other person. So like all of us just they need to boycott.
That's the thing though. Even with the few players that did attempt, like I remember Malcolm Jenkins. I remember a bunch of players that spoke out weekly. Every time you interviewed them, they were saying it and saying like what needs to go on. But to me, it ain't gonna. NFL is one of those leagues where their change is on a very, very slow pace as opposed to the NBA. Because I feel like because the NFL don't have no black owners, don't have a lot of blacks in position as far as GMs, like in the positions that actually matter and can affect some sort of change, that it really ain't gonna make much difference. Like I will say, it's more black coaches and coordinators than I've ever seen before, but that's where the buck stops. Like there's no black
owners. You heard what Jerry Jones said about his players kneeling.
Yeah, it ain't just him though.
Yeah,
it ain't
it's multiple owners, but
it's multiple owners that had an issue with just something as simple as
kneeling,
or not standing for
national anthem or fighting for racial injustice.
In the locker room while it's being sung.
Y'all don't want us to kneel because it's disrespectful. So I'm gonna stay back here while that's going on. I'm still getting in trouble.
Yeah, and even with the position that Roger Goodell holds, like he don't really care about what's going on. Like I feel like even the meeting with Jay-Z was a publicity stunt more than it was a actual
that's
meeting.
That's why I said the only way that change happens is when collectively, not people just speaking out, not people just making statements in press conferences. Sit out and do not play.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
They ain't gonna do that.
Not gonna happen. But that's the only way. That's the only way that change is gonna happen.
Like it didn't happen in the bubble in the NBA, but I respected that the conversation was even had.
What
it happened? It happened.
You remember the Lakers and the Clippers were ready to call it quits after the
Bucks did it.
Yeah, Bucks sat out first.
Yeah, Bucks sat out first. Yeah,
I'm talking about the Lakers and Clippers were ready to call the season the end of it. Like no playoffs. They was ready to dead it.
That's a fact, Antoine.
All together, like they sat collectively with the owners, with
him and Robert Kraft.
Yeah, they sat with the owners and what's the new guy who's over the NBA?
Adam
Silver. Yeah, they sat down with Adam Silver.
But let me ask you this: Do y'all truly believe it though? And this is why I say that, right? Because if you know how things operate, you know how things have been going. If you were gonna do something, they would have done it.
Yeah, that was
because
my
you come to the table and you let these people tell you whatever you want to hear, and nothing changes. This junk has happened over and over and over again. So if they really were going to sit out, they would have sat out. So I don't believe none of it.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't believe none of it.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like I said the same thing after it happened. I was like, well, even if they came to sit them in a conversation, and then they came to like. The media put it out there like, oh, they almost came to quitting.
Almost.
They came to an agreement and nobody wanted to play. And then 2 days later, all the games resumed. It's like that. I don't think there ever was a choice or a conversation about them actually quitting. Too much money going to it. Too much money. People, it's a different talk when your paycheck on the line.
Absolutely.
It is a different talk when the paycheck is on the line. But I just feel like, and this is just me on the outside looking in, right? It's just me on the outside looking in. When you're getting those type of checks, you can afford to sit out more than we can sit out.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They just off endorsement checks alone, you really don't have to play
make a statement. To make a statement, you can afford to do that versus somebody who's going to work, living check to check every week.
Let me ask y'all this, since we on something like this. So with your boy gone, 45 gone out of office, the whole time he's been in office, no champion has went to visit him.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all feel like somebody gonna go visit? Like if when my Bucks win the Super Bowl, you feel like my Bucks gonna go?
They've already agreed. The Lakers already said they're gonna go.
Yeah, they'll go.
Oh, they're gonna go. Okay.
Nobody was going because of what Trump stood for. People can talk about Trump policies and how good he was as far as the economy. I get it, but nobody messed with Trump as a person. You know what I'm saying? Nobody messed with what Trump stood for. That's the issue. We get it. His policies were good. He tried to raise the economy and all. We get it.
He was a businessman.
We get it. But he wasn't a good businessman.
Yeah.
He wasn't a good businessman. We get that. But at the end of the day, he was a horrible person to lead the country. A horrible person. Anybody that leads the country needs to be somebody who brings the country together, not causes division. Right? Trump, Obama went through way more than what Trump did while he was. Now, I'm not saying Obama was a great president as far as what he did for the country, but the reason I'm saying this is he went through way more as a black president, right? Dealt with way more than Trump did.
Yeah,
He handled it gracefully all the time, represented the country to the best visibility all of the time. You know what I'm saying?
And still doing it.
Right. So all of these people, well, you know, he was never respected, and man, y'all never respected Obama
But
either.
Y'all was putting up the little lynching trees
right.
and hanging
Like,
dolls
man,
in front of the White House when this man was president.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
But Trump wasn't never respected. Come on.
Get out of here.
So if in the event you were somebody who could affect change, because I'm about to say I feel like it's
Don't
easy.
ask me.
Yes.
Don't ask me.
Yes.
You already know.
No,
Yes.
no, listen. So
Yes.
You already know the answer.
Yes.
no, like
Yes.
so,
I take Martin Luther King off every year.
no, I'm saying like you stupid.
Just because they make me take all the white holidays, I take Martin Luther King every year.
You stupid. But now for real. So let's say you work for a company, and you recognize that some of the people who's in position of power have treat y'all a certain treat people of color a certain way that you don't really have any respect for. And I say I'm pretty sure you've probably been on a job to where this has happened. Do you actually stand up and say something, or do you just well, until somebody else say something, I'm good, or are you aware and a little less?
All right, so this is
less
the thing.
willing to speak because it'll interfere with your paycheck.
This is the thing. So this is how I look at it. I would say something if it was something directed to color being as black people, right? Because I'm a part of that conversation now, right? But if it's something that's dealing with this group of people right here, if they're not saying nothing for themselves, then no. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't help anybody that don't want to help themselves at the end of the day. But if it's something that they're fighting for and I see that is wrong, then yeah, I'll get involved. Or if it's something to where it's something directed at, say, black people, then yeah, even if it wasn't directed at me, yeah, I will get involved because now that affects me, ultimately. But yeah, I don't have no issue with that. I've been in a situation where I almost lost a job for doing some junk like that. But I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, because this is how I feel, man, and I stand on it. If we ain't willing to fight for what we believe in, and I've said it on the show, it's no point of fighting. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not willing, and I know it's gonna sound extreme, but if you're not willing to die for what you believe in, you don't really believe in it. That's just my feelings. That's what I still into my kids.
And that's a fact, Jack.
To the day. You ain't willing to die for it, you don't believe in it.
Because I feel like it's hypocritical. It's a lot of critical people when it comes to being on the side where if you was in, everybody can say what they would do in a situation, but then they get put in that situation and they'll never say nothing. So you can talk all you want behind a computer screen and on Instagram and on Facebook.
Man, I done been
when you face with these situations, I feel like a lot of people shy out of those moments, or cow out of those situations.
Man, I done been in a situation where I spoke up for a person, and the person I spoke up for recanted what they were saying and left me out there to dry.
See, and that's what I'm saying. It's situations like that to where you be like, if we can come together, we can. I say before we can even get to coming together,
Listen,
I feel like a lot of people
I
won't say nothing.
speak the truth. I stand on whatever I say. It is what it is. And when it come to right, wrong, I stand on what we done had instances within our own group where I've stepped on family toes just to make a point. Like, listen, man, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Same here. I don't have a problem. Like I said, and I've been looked at differently at certain places of work. I just don't believe it. I said I don't really care, because at the end of the day, if I lose a job, I lose a job. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna let you mute me as far as what I feel is right or wrong. And like I said, I've been on both sides of the spectrum where I've been the person saying something and I've been the person receiving, Now
you gotta also do it in a way to where you are knowledgeable and for lack of better words, you educate yourself on the situation. So if something happens, you can't just jump out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, okay, what's going on? What is the context of what was said? Let's speak to a couple other people and find out, okay, what they heard. You can't just jump into situations, because you'll find out quickly that you could talk to one person will boost your head up and have you jumping off the bridge, and then it ain't even what you thought it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now you just out there looking stupid. So you gotta make sure that you fully understand and are aware of everything that was going on in that situation, because our biggest issue right now, especially when it comes to information, media, everything right now is no context. Everybody's out of context. We'll take something like the media's been doing it for years. They'll ask you for an interview. You'll tell them what you, and they will take your own words, twist it up to make it say what they wanted to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. We find ourselves arguing about, the same stuff. Well, not the same stuff, but we'll be arguing over something that we see the same way, right?
Right.
Hey, y'all are saying the exact same
see
thing.
it different ways, but it's all like we're trying to say the same thing, but we're approaching it different ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of it is perception. What do you perceive stuff as? And the second part is like, what the context is.
That's true. That's true. I just want folks to actually take heed to some of the stuff they be saying and doing. Like I don't know. I feel like I said, there's more people that talk a good game than actually willing to.
Yeah, oh, definitely. It's always the good talkers out there, man. It's some folks, man, that what the old people say, man. It's people that make your mouth fried chicken, man. They tell you anything.
I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah, I know. It's old people who say that junk, but yeah, they
Nigga just told how old he was.
Right.
it's just hang with some old heads, man. My street life, man. I was a different type of dude. I hung with the old people that give you the game. That's why I was successful at what I did. But
Touche, my brother.
it is what it is. But yeah, they people will tell you anything, man. Talk a good game. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be something going on. Like I've used this all the time. If all three of us are at a job, we all getting done wrong, right? We all leave work and we like, you know what, man, forget this job. We ain't going tomorrow. We ain't nobody gonna be in our department. They gonna feel us. We not going tomorrow. We gonna make them figure it out, right? One of us three is going to work to try to make themselves look better.
You know what's crazy? At my last job, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said people talk a lot. I talk a good game, but then when they come to the time to actually put some work behind it, people cow out.
Yeah.
At my last job, it was all of the managers were like a group chat.
Mm-hmm.
I already know what you're getting at.
So stuff was being handled wrong, stuff was being done wrong, and it was putting more strain on us, and also putting more strain on the workers. So we all discussed via chat and via text, like, hey, when the next manager meeting come up, we need to say this, say that, say this. Getting there, and the GM was at the table, and it was like, he was asking questions like, does anybody have anything to say? So
nobody said nothing.
I said what I'm not the type of person to be hush mouth when it comes to certain situations if I feel passionate about it. So I spoke up.
They left you hanging.
I told them how I felt, and I was just like, I spoke to some other managers, and some other managers agree. Crickets.
Yeah, I already know.
Then when we get out, they send a text message. It was like, yeah, I was getting ready to say. I'm like, if you don't. That's the type of stuff. That's what I'm saying. People talk a good game to make it seem like they all for the cause, and then they say that behind closed
time
doors.
to step up and do it.
When the moment is presented and you actually have a chance to say what you need to say and get it out there. Because I say, if collectively you have way better of a chance of attacking some stuff than you do individually.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, if everybody collectively agree with you could possibly affect some sort of change.
Because if everybody agrees, then now it looks like it's a problem. When it's only one or two, now you're just the guy that complains.
Yeah,
right.
At first, it may be a company problem.
Right.
Now you're the only one that
you're the cancer.
Right.
We got to get rid of you. But my track record showed for pretty much everything that I've ever said I was going to do when it came to issues like that, like indifference and all of that junk. Pretty much anybody that know me, boy, know I will go stand on. I done went to the schools when my son was having issues with about a racial issue that was going on. Bust up in that mode. What y'all want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. I done been in situations where I was finna go to jail.
Somebody said we almost went to jail by that job.
Nah, that was something different. I'm talking about when we first moved to Paulding County. You got to remember, we was in Paulding County in 2005. It wasn't a whole lot of black people out there.
Yeah, it was 2005.
There wasn't a whole lot of black people out there. So, man, them schools was crazy. But, when you stand, like I said, bro, you got to be willing to stand on what you stand on, man. Especially when it comes to your kids and loved ones and all that, man. Like, come on. My track record speaks for itself. Yeah. It is what it is.
I know you're wet enough to say I agree. I can agree.
I concur.
I truly believe, brother. I don't just talk this, bro. If you do not and I mean this, and I will tell anybody to their face, you wouldn't have died for it. You don't believe in it. Period. There's no way that you can talk to me around that.
What if I'm willing to take like a graze, like a little bullet graze?
I mean, if you were standing there and they just had bad aim, that's cool too.
I'm willing to take like a little
Right. If they just
a
had,
flesh wound, but die?
if they couldn't shoot, hey, it is what it is,
My
man.
boy said, just graze my shoulder.
Right. But serious, man.
Just to show them I've been here. You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like when you believe in something, bro, you got to believe wholeheartedly in it, or nothing's gonna, like, you can't produce change if you don't fully believe in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. You can't change anything because that extra step that you need to take, that doubt in your mind is stopping you from taking that extra step.
Yeah.
That doubt in your mind is telling you, you know what? That's extreme. I don't need to do that. Like, that's the stuff that's stopping from change. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do respect like the Martin Luther Kings. Like I agree to an extent how he pursued, equality. But I do feel like when it got to a certain point, like violence was necessary. Like, but I do respect the fact that what he did, like he put himself on the line every single day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the type of belief you got to have to incite change.
Right.
That's it. Like you have to have that.
Yeah, because he was willing to go to jail, willing to be.
He died for it. He died for it.
Like, yeah. In an era where it was way tougher to be out there as a black man.
Yeah, it was hard to maneuver out here at that time.
What?
Come on, man. So I can respect them. I do feel like we should have cracked some heads a little more.
Oh, definitely.
I was a little bit on Malcolm's side. A little
right.
By
We should have had
there.
Malcolm and MLK come together, and like Malcolm was like, "Listen, you the brains."
They was trying to do that towards
I'm
the
the
end.
muscle.
They was trying to do that, but
towards
they
the
off
end.
Malcolm first. I think Malcolm died first.
He did. And I said they was trying to come to some middle ground. And once they recognized that they were fighting the same fight, it wasn't a battle against who was right, who was wrong.
Yeah,
They
you're
were
right.
both right.
I'm just saying, I wish it could have happened.
Yeah, agreed.
Before that time, like
They
yeah.
wasn't-
They saw
they peep win of all.
They
that.
saw that and it was like, okay, we got to go ahead and dead this now.
CIA. I watched the documentary. It was
No.
CIA. It was CIA and FBI files behind all that.
saying
Yeah.
before it got to that point, because it was a lot of issues between Martin Luther King and just the Nation of Islam itself because of how they carried themselves. Yeah. I'm saying, like, if we could have avoided that whole situation, could have avoided the whole situation where they couldn't see eye to eye, but not because of like their views on what they felt like was our rights as human beings, but like the way that they felt because of their beliefs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was a point where Malcolm didn't want anything around him that signaled, incited anything that had to do with violence. None. Because he felt at one point when he first started, I ain't gonna say when he first started, but early on, he felt like violence was just gonna beget more violence. So he never wanted violence. So if he could have had that same mindset without that whole I don't want the violence situation, where they could have just stepped in from the jump, like, listen, I'm gonna talk my talk, but I refuse to let y'all just beat us and hang us and all of that type of junk. Yeah. Now, granted, it's a good possibility he would have died a lot sooner, but I think he had enough following to where could have cracked some heads for real.
Yeah, could have.
I said they would have found a way to maneuver and manipulate the situation too.
They would have, but it made us feel a little better.
Yeah.
It's all, man, listen, I understand it makes you feel good when somebody punches you in the face and you call the police and they go to jail. You like, ha, ha, ha. But how much better would it feel if you punched them back in the face? Think it feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Still going to jail, but I got my lick in.
But I got my lick.
Right.
Right.
What you here for? He hit me, I hit him back.
Hey, man, ain't going out like no sucker. But yeah, man, it's just we always speak of the double standards, man. That's what it come down to, man. When we talk about when we talk about how, and it ain't just in sports, man, it's just in life, man, how white people are treated versus how black people are treated. It just, I hate to say it is what it is, but it is what it is. And until like I'm a big person on, you know, right is right, wrong is wrong, like forget all of that. But the truth of the matter is, and I tell people all the time, man, listen, stop bringing up black on black crime when we start talking about this stuff. Like we got to worry about ourselves before we can. I get it. I believe that. I truly do believe that we do need to take care of ourselves. We need to work. We need to get ourselves together before we can get anybody else together. But don't come up with that and give these people ammunition when we're talking about a situation. When we're talking about the George Floyd situation, don't say, well, we need to stop killing ourselves. That's not what we're talking about right now, though. Stop giving them that ammunition and taking the focus off of what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it ain't nothing but a cop out.
I hate that.
It is
Black on
cop
black
out.
crime don't have nothing to do with why George Floyd was killed.
I hate
Point
that.
blank, period.
But they don't call it black on black crime. I mean, white
No,
on
they
white
do
crime.
call it black
They
on
call it
black
black
crime.
on black crime. But let a white man kill another white man. They ain't called white on white crime at that point.
No, it's never been white on
Or
white,
crime.
Asian on Asian, Mexican
Yeah.
on Mexican.
It's
None of
always
that.
been black on black.
If y'all haven't, I might say while we discussing this topic, if y'all haven't watched the movie American Skin, the one that Nate Parker.
Oh, you watched it?
It's an amazing movie, and like I said, it
I've
literally
been waiting for the
touches-
login.
Yeah, literally, but I told you it ain't a login. I didn't pay for it. I watched it on Fire Stick. But yeah. So watch that movie though. It literally touches on what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
and it's well put together, and it really does.
Is it a good movie? Like, is it a good movie where it's like educational type good movie?
Both.
Or if it's one of the movies? Because
Both.
I hate watching the movies while I get done watching the movie and I'm pissed off.
You're gonna be pissed off. Number
I ain't
one.
watching it.
No. You're gonna be pissed off.
Not
But
watching it.
I will say, out of all the movies I've seen that involve something like this is probably the first one.
they-
Where
So it's way better than Queen of Slim.
way better.
Do they
Okay.
crack heads at the end? Do they win?
just
Do
gotta
the
watch
black
it.
people? No, you got to
No,
tell me.
I'm not watching it. If
Because I don't want to. We got a lot of viewers. So I don't want to spoil. it
viewers
for
hold
nobody.
their ears.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but it's not that type of, because they put it when the way they set it up in the commercial, it makes you
Do
think
the black
that-
people die then?
I'm not giving it away.
Okay. Do the white people die then?
Nobody really dies at the end.
Who wins?
It's
Tell us off camera.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk off camera, but I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, I don't wanna spoil it for
am
nobody.
tired of watching those movies where it just depicts everything that we see with our own eyes in real life, and it just
And
pisses
that's-
you off even more.
That, and I say it's gonna piss you off because of the conversation that's had. But what I can say, this is probably the first movie that I've seen in a long time that touches on this subject, where what we feeling is being said.
Forget what's being said because we say it in real life. That's what I'm saying. We say it in real life. I'm tired of watching stuff that we see in real life play out.
Yo, you on with Mannish?
Is the mic on?
Good evening.
Is the mic on?
Yeah, the mic on. I just turned on.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, my son?
Oh,
Hey.
I was trying to figure out who that was. I didn't-
We
Everybody
good,
was talking
mama.
over. I didn't even hear.
How
Okay,
you
what's going on,
doing?
Ma?
I was trying to tell, I don't just say that you don't know if you want to watch it or not. It's a must watch.
She said it's a must watch.
Must watch.
American Skin. Need to watch it.
Yeah, I about to say we watched it. She came over Sunday. We watched it with my mom
I get it.
and my girl mom, and yeah, it was a really deep movie.
See, y'all don't be with me walking through Kroger ready to knock these white folks out when you get done watching.
I say,
these
you gonna stay the
movies,
same
man.
side of town we stay on, bro.
I man.
And another thing I wanted to say is, as far as white on white, they quick to bring up because they keep trying to compare the Black Lives Matter protesting to the insurrection that happened at the Capitol. What happened at the Capitol it has no comparison to what happened when they were first protesting about a cop killing George Floyd.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's no.
It happens all the time, and we just had an incident with the lady and her kids or somebody, whoever was with her in Colorado, who they had for over 2 hours on the ground with guns pointed to their head, and these children are screaming and terrified because they said that they thought she stole a car. I don't don't know if y'all saw the incident.
Definitely didn't see that one.
But here we have our past president who, I mean, riled this crowd up, which they had come there to commit the crimes that they did.
Already had it in mind.
Yeah, it was premeditated.
And the majority of them are already at home, sitting down, awaiting trial, and only 50 of them were arrested for breaking curfew that was set for 8 o'clock that evening, and they talk about they don't know if they should charge them for anything, but yet for the Black Lives Matter protest, there were hundreds of them that were taken to jail and charged and fined for breaking curfew, as they call it, and they were in protest of trying to get some justice for what happened to Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. And the system is not set up for blacks and for us. It's just not. I mean, here it is. Now they're saying they don't want to impeach Trump because he's no longer in office and he's a private citizen now. And it's like, I mean, Nikki Haley, and I don't know if y'all probably know who she is. One minute she claims she was a witch and all this other whatever kind of stuff or whatever, and I'd like to call her something else, but I know we all
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It rhymes with witch, huh?
Right. But the point is, she said, I mean, y'all gave him a hard time before he was the president. Now you're giving him a hard time. I mean, give the man a break. Give somebody a break who wanted to, incite this, has been lying for his whole entire four years, and even before he even got in office, and who questions, like I said, who questions that our one and only black president was even born in the United States. I mean,
Right. Give the guy a break who was selling cigarettes. Give the guy a break who was reaching for his concealed carry license that he told you he had. Give the kid a break who was playing with a toy gun in the park. Give the guy a break
that you told to go in the car and get his wallet out, and you shot him in his back.
Man. Like,
give the guy a break who was walking home with some Skittles and an ice.
Right.
I mean, and with a hood on his head.
Right.
It's the kind of stuff right now where you have. See, I watch this all the time or whatever, so I can see what they do and how they act. 45 Republicans yesterday. One Republican brought it up. Ron Paul from the state of Kentucky wanted to say that it's not even constitutional to impeach a president after he's left office, which it is. If you read the Constitution, and they've done it before.
But Mama,
I'm just saying, the point I'm trying to make is, it's out here or whatever, just be very careful, because like I said, the law right now, I mean, well, not just right now, it's been like that for years, but it's not set up.
Mama, let me say this right here. You're absolutely right. How can a law or system be set up to benefit us when we didn't even have a seat at the table to even express anything that we felt?
Yeah, and like I think our scholar mentioned it when we were talking in private, but he was saying how even in the Constitution, or even my brother or somebody said it, how they don't even have us as humans.
Yeah, they have us.
Like, they don't even look at black folks as even.
Yeah, it's property
or whatever. So, like I said, we're just property, or they look at they call us animals, but look at January 6th. Look who look like animals.
Right, and that's exactly what I'm saying. So
not only
we gotta
breaking into a Capitol, which you're not even allowed to do. That's against the law, supposedly, and against the Constitution. But yet, peeing on the floor, pooping on the floor.
Yeah, they did that.
Who does that? That's when you get a brand new puppy. That's what they usually do in your house, is pee on your floor and poop on your floor, because they don't know no better until you teach them.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Here it is. this is what we have. You know, this is what we're faced with.
Well, we appreciate the call, Mama, as always.
Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, good topic that's being brought up. But look at that movie when you get a chance. But you might have to take a couple of drinks before you look at it.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check.
Or just don't leave the house after you watch it.
See, she already telling me enough. I don't even want to watch it. But we appreciate the call. Thank you as always.
All right, y'all be safe.
Hey,
be
but
safe. Love y'all.
Love you. I've said this on multiple occasions, man. Y'all have to be careful. And you have to be careful because this country is run on the Constitution. That's how they give us our rights. That's how they feel like, that is pretty much our game pass. Like, that's what we live by.
All right.
We are forced to live in a country that is governed by a Constitution that we were no way involved in.
Right. Not even included in it.
Right.
We are property when it comes to the Constitution.
Right.
Right? We didn't have a seat at the table. We weren't able to voice how we felt. We weren't able to voice our opinions. We weren't able to voice the issues that we went through. But that's still the same Constitution that we live by today. So as long as that is in play, they always got a fallback plan. Mm-hmm. It's always a fallback plan. So y'all got to be careful, man. Don't let these folks trick you, man. But listen, if you're going to go out, go out.
Facts.
So it is what it is, man. But once again, man, we went over.
As usual.
As usual, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in once again for another episode. Appreciate it. And
much love. We got merch now. We're gonna get a list together, get it out to everybody. So if you want to get Mannish gear, shirts, mask, probably some other stuff, cups,
shot glasses,
shot glasses,
plates,
cards,
all kind of stuff.
You name it, we probably can get it.
Right.
But yeah, hey, if you guys have not done so, man, Mannish Podcast, the Mannish Podcast YouTube page. Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
It's free.
Please subscribe.
It's free.
Hey, don't charge us for support, man.
Right,
we don't charge
man,
for support.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go through your friends list. Be like, listen, man, y'all go support these brothers, man. Go. Just you ain't even gotta watch the show. Just go subscribe.
Right.
We all walking a good path now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all leave a like, man. Leave a like, subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the little bell over there, so that way you can be notified
when we upload stuff.
Yeah, when we got new content on there. But please,
as soon as we hit a certain mark, we can start going live from random places too.
Yeah, it's kind of boring right now because we could just only go live from the show. But
we be out in we
be in these streets.
No, it's COVID. We won't be in these streets, but
but yeah, man, y'all please subscribe, man. Everybody do me a favor, man. Y'all just get 5 of your friends and tell them, hey man, go subscribe and like this page.
All right.
And we still here we are at the end of June. I mean, the end of January.
Then we in June already.
We in June
Here we are
already,
at
my
the
brother.
end of January, man. We still got $50 on the line.
We do got $50 on the line.
We still got $50 on the line. Ain't nobody claimed it yet.
Nobody.
Nope.
I ain't got no messages, no inboxes, no nothing.
No, ain't nobody claimed it yet. Y'all don't want 50?
Easy
A free
50.
50. A 50
Easy 50.
But yeah, man, y'all please go do that for your boys. Please go subscribe.
Yeah, right. We really appreciate it. Also, if you want to catch the episodes from tonight, it'll be posted on our Facebook and our YouTube page tomorrow. I'll post a link for it, and y'all can catch whatever. If y'all missed anything, or if you want to send it to somebody else to watch, whatever the case may be, I'll have the video on our Facebook page posted tomorrow.
And go ahead.
Just for those who have missed, I was done.
Hey, and we are right now in the process of trying to figure out how to go live from the DISCO100 radio page and the Mannish Podcast page.
Right.
That way, when you get the notification, you'll be able to come directly to the Mannish Podcast live page.
Correct.
And if you know how to do that, send us a message and help us.
Yeah, hit us on the back.
We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure out how to be able to go live from multiple platforms at one time.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all.
Much love.
Bro, you got to go over there and do the little thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to cut it off.
Yeah, but we
you just don't
sit
want
right here looking crazy while you doing what you're doing.
Let me go do that.
So, how's the
God, dog, my brother.
But But yeah, while he's back there doing his thing, y'all tune in next week, 8:00. Like I said, subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell a friend to tune in 8:00 next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
For another episode, the Mannish Podcast. Hey,
Love,
man, we'll
peace,
holler at
and
y'all.
soul.
We get at y'all.